Hello, everyone, and welcome back to English Pro Fluent, the podcast where every conversation helps you grow. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jamie. Hey, Emma. Hey, everyone. How's your day going, Emma?
Honestly, wonderful. I woke up before my alarm this morning, made a cup of green tea, and just sat by the window watching the rain. No phone, no noise, just me and the morning.
Oh, I love that. Quiet mornings are the best mornings. My morning was a little different.
Different how?
Okay, don't laugh. This morning, I was in the kitchen making scrambled eggs, and I caught myself talking out loud to absolutely no one.
Talking to who?
That's the thing, nobody. I was completely alone. I was saying things like, right, I need 2 eggs. Where's the frying pan? Oh, it's on the top shelf. Careful, Jamie, the oil is hot. Just narrating my entire breakfast in English.
Jamie, that's not embarrassing. That's actually brilliant.
Really? Because my cat stared at me like I'd lost my mind.
Your cat doesn't get it, but your brain gets it. You were training yourself to speak English without even thinking about it.
I was practicing without realizing it?
Exactly. And that brings us perfectly to today's topic, because here's something we hear from our listeners all the time.
Yes, they tell us, I want to speak English fluently, but I have no one to talk to and I have no time to practice.
No partner, no time, no opportunity. Sound familiar?
It does. I felt that way myself.
But what if I told you you can practice speaking English every single day and it only takes 10 minutes?
Just 10 minutes? Come on, Emma. Can 10 minutes actually make a real difference?
Let's do the math. 10 minutes a day, 7 days a week, that's 70 minutes of speaking practice every week.
70 minutes? That's more than a full hour.
And most learners, they practice speaking 0 minutes per week. So going from 0 to 70 minutes is massive.
0 to 70. That really puts it in perspective.
Today, we've got 5 practical tips, 5 simple ways to practice speaking English in just 10 minutes a day. And we're also going to talk about something that ties it all together, self-discipline.
Self-discipline. That's the tough one, isn't it?
It can feel tough, but by the end of this episode, I think you'll see it differently. I promise we'll make it feel doable.
All right, I'm excited. 5 tips. Let's get into it.
But first, a quick favor from us to you.
If this podcast helps you even a little, tap that like button right now. It takes 1 second and it means the world to us.
And if you haven't already, hit subscribe to English Pro Fluent so you never miss an episode.
Share this episode with someone you know who's learning English. You might be the reason they finally start speaking.
We truly appreciate every single one of you. All right, let's dive in. The core problem. So, Jamie, here's the big challenge. Many English learners study hard. They read articles, they watch videos, they listen to podcasts like ours. But when it comes to speaking...
Silence. I know. I've been there. I read a lot of English. I listen to English every day. But actually opening my mouth and speaking, that's where I freeze.
And why do you think that is?
Honestly, 2 things. I feel nervous, like I'll make mistakes, and I don't have anyone around me to practice with.
Those are the 2 most common reasons. But here's what most people don't realize. You do not need another person to practice speaking.
Wait, you don't?
No, you can practice completely alone, and you only need 10 minutes. Let me show you how. Tip number 1. Talk to yourself.
Like I did this morning with the eggs.
Exactly like that. Whenever you're alone, cooking, cleaning, getting dressed, speak English out loud. Narrate what you're doing. Describe what you're thinking.
Out loud, though, not just in my head.
Not in your head, out loud. This is crucial. Your mouth needs practice. Your tongue, your lips, your jaw, they all need to learn how to form English sounds. Speaking is physical, like exercise.
I never thought of it that way.
Think about a pianist. They don't just imagine playing music, they move their fingers on the keys every single day. Your mouth is the same. It's a muscle, and muscles need training.
So what exactly should I say?
Anything. You're cooking? Say, I'm chopping the onion. Now I'm adding garlic to the pan. It smells amazing. You're walking? Say, I'm walking to the bus stop. The sun is out today. I can hear birds singing.
Just simple sentences describing my life.
Simple, real, present tense sentences. What you see, what you do, what you feel. Let me hear you try.
I am sitting in a chair. I'm talking to Emma. The studio is warm. I can see my coffee on the table. I feel happy right now.
5 sentences, all natural, all correct, and nobody else needs to hear you.
Just me and my voice.
Do this for 2 minutes every day. That's your starting point.
2 minutes of narrating my life. I can absolutely do that.
Tip 1 recap. Talk to yourself out loud. Narrate your actions. Train your mouth like a muscle. Tip number 2, the mirror method.
The mirror method. What's that?
Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eyes, and speak English.
Speak to my own reflection?
Yes. Say things like, "Good morning. My name is Jamie. I'm learning English. I love cooking, and I enjoy rainy days."
That feels a little awkward, honestly.
It feels awkward at first. Everyone says that. But it's incredibly powerful. Do you know why?
Why?
Because when you look in the mirror, you see your mouth moving. You see your facial expressions. You see yourself speaking English. And something shifts. You start to feel confident.
Confident just from looking at myself?
Think about it. A lot of learners avoid speaking because they feel embarrassed, shy, self-conscious, uncomfortable. The mirror helps you get comfortable with your own face speaking English. After a few days, it feels completely natural. And if it feels natural to you, it'll feel natural to everyone around you.
So I'm not just practicing words, I'm practicing the feeling of speaking.
Exactly. And here's a bonus. You can actually watch your mouth. Are your lips rounding enough for the ooh sound? Is your mouth opening wide enough for ah? English requires more mouth movement than many languages. The mirror lets you see and correct yourself in real time.
The mirror is like a free pronunciation coach.
A free coach that's available in your bathroom every single morning.
All right, tomorrow morning, brush my teeth, then 2 minutes with the mirror. Deal.
Tip 2 recap. Use a mirror. Speak. Watch your mouth and build confidence with your own face. Tip number 3. Shadow a speaker.
Shadow? Like a shadow that follows you on the ground?
Great connection. A shadow follows you and copies your movement, right? That's exactly what you do here. You listen to someone speaking English, a podcast, a YouTube video, a movie scene, and you repeat their words almost at the same time.
At the exact same time?
Almost. You hear a sentence, and immediately, with barely any delay, you repeat it. Same speed, same rhythm, same intonation.
Can we try it right now?
Let's do it. I'll say a sentence. You shadow me. Ready?
Ready.
I love learning something new every single day.
I love learning something new every single day.
Did you feel that? You matched my speed. You matched my melody. That is shadowing.
Oh, wow, that felt amazing, like I was inside the sentence instead of just reading it.
That's because shadowing connects your listening and speaking at the same time. Your brain hears it, and your mouth produces it almost simultaneously. It's one of the fastest ways to improve your pronunciation, how your words actually sound.
So I can do this with any English audio?
Any audio at all. Podcasts, audiobooks, TED Talks,
even our episodes. Pause, repeat, play, pause, repeat.
I'm going to shadow English Pro Fluent episodes.
Perfect choice. Do 3 minutes of shadowing every day, and your pronunciation will improve noticeably within weeks. Tip 3 recap. Shadow a speaker. Listen and repeat simultaneously. Copy the speed, rhythm, and sound. Tip number 4. Describe your world.
Describe my world? What does that mean exactly?
It means wherever you are, look around and say what you see. In English, like a game.
A game? I like games.
Right now, look around this room. What do you see?
I see a wooden table. It's brown. There are 2 cups on the table. One is white, one is blue. There's a big window behind Emma. I can see green trees outside. The light is soft. There's a clock on the wall. It's almost 3 o'clock.
That was incredible. 8 sentences in about 15 seconds, and you didn't need a textbook or an app to do it.
That was fast and kind of fun.
You can do this absolutely anywhere. In your kitchen while cooking, on the bus going to work, walking through a park, standing in line at the supermarket.
At the supermarket? What would I even say?
I see red apples on the shelf. There are many kinds of bread. A woman is pushing a cart. Her child is eating a banana. The music is very quiet.
I'll be the person whispering about bananas in aisle 3.
The bananas won't judge you. And here's the beauty of this tip. You never need to prepare anything. Your world is always there. You just open your eyes and start describing. Colors, shapes, people, actions, feelings.
No books, no apps, no Wi-Fi, just my eyes and my voice.
That's it. 3 minutes. Look around. Describe everything you see. Tip 4 recap. Your world is your classroom. Look around and describe what you see. Anywhere, anytime. Tip 5. The 10-minute timer. And now, our final tip. Tip number 5. And this is the one that holds everything together.
The self-discipline tip?
Yes. Tip 5. Use a timer.
A timer, like on my phone?
Exactly. Open your phone, set a timer for 10 minutes, and during those 10 minutes, you do nothing but speak English. No scrolling, no texting, no distractions. Just you and the English language.
Only 10 minutes of pure focus.
Only 10, but they're focused minutes. Focused means your full attention is on one thing. And here's what most people don't understand. 10 focused minutes is far more valuable than 30 distracted minutes of half studying while watching TV.
So what do I actually do in those 10 minutes?
You combine all 4 tips into one session. Here's a simple schedule. 0 to 2 minutes, talk to yourself, narrate your morning. 2 to 4 minutes, mirror method, speak to your reflection. 4 to 7 minutes, shadow a speaker, repeat after a podcast. 7 to 10 minutes, describe your world, say what you see.
Oh, so all 5 tips fit together into one 10-minute routine.
Exactly. One session. Every day, same time, same place. That's the secret to self-discipline.
Same time, same place. Why is that important?
Because it removes the decision. You don't wake up and think, should I practice today? When should I do it? Where should I do it? You already know. Every morning, 7:30, in your bedroom, before breakfast. Timer starts, timer ends. Done.
But what about those days when I just don't feel like it?
That's exactly when it matters most. Self-discipline isn't about waiting for motivation. Motivation is like the weather. It comes and goes. Self-discipline is about doing it anyway.
Doing it anyway, even when I'm tired, even when I'm busy.
Think about brushing your teeth. Do you ever feel excited to brush your teeth?
No, literally never.
But you do it every day because it's part of your routine. English practice can be exactly the same.
My 10-minute English routine, like brushing my teeth, but for my brain.
After 2 weeks, it becomes normal. After 1 month, it becomes automatic. You stop thinking about it. You just do it. That's a habit.
And the habit builds the English.
Discipline builds the habit builds the fluency, and fluency builds your confidence. All right, let's do a quick review of everything we covered today. Jamie, take us through the 5 tips.
Let's go. Tip 1. Talk to yourself. Speak English out loud. Narrate your daily life. Your mouth is a muscle. Train it every day. Tip 2. The mirror method. Stand in front of a mirror and speak. Watch your mouth. Build your confidence from the inside out. Tip 3. Shadow a speaker. Listen to English and repeat at the same time. Match the speed, rhythm, and pronunciation. Tip 4. Describe your world. Look around you and say what you see. Your world is your classroom. No books required. Tip 5. The 10-minute timer. Combine all 4 tips into one focused session. Same time, same place, every single day. Let discipline build your habit.
You remembered every single one, Jamie.
Because they're simple enough for anyone to start today.
Bonus: vocabulary from this episode. Before we go, let's quickly review some key vocabulary from today's episode. Word, meaning. Example: out loud. Speaking so you can hear your own voice, not silently. Say the sentence out loud, not in your head. Self-discipline. The ability to do something regularly even when you don't want to. Self-discipline means practicing even on lazy days. Pronunciation. How a word sounds when you say it. Shadowing improves your pronunciation quickly. Embarrassed. Feeling shy or uncomfortable in front of others. Don't feel embarrassed about making mistakes. Focused. Giving all your attention to one thing. 10 focused minutes beats 30 distracted minutes. Routine. Something you do at the same time every day. Make English practice part of your morning routine. Habit. An action that becomes automatic through repetition. After 1 month, practice becomes a habit. And that's everything for today's episode of English Pro Fluent.
Remember, you don't need money. You don't need a classroom. You don't need a partner. You just need your voice and 10 minutes.
Now here's your challenge. We're calling it the 7-Day Speaking Challenge.
Ooh, a challenge.
For the next 7 days, set a timer for 10 minutes and use the tips from today. That's it. 7 days. After the week is over, come back and tell us how it went.
And here's our question for you. What will you talk about in your very first 10-minute session? Will you describe your bedroom? Talk about your morning routine? Shadow one of our episodes?
Leave a comment below. We read every single one, and we'd love to hear your plan.
And don't forget, subscribe to English Pro Fluent so you're ready for next week's episode.
Next week, we're talking about the 10 most common mistakes English learners make and how to fix them. You won't want to miss it.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
We believe in you, every single one of you. Start speaking today. Even one sentence is a victory.
See you next time on English Pro Fluent.
Bye, everyone. Keep practicing.